So, as far as talking about slavery in U.S. history, I feel like I don't have as much experience with slavery itself when it comes to teaching it. We deal more since the standards for U.S. history start after the Civil War. We deal more with the repercussions during Reconstruction, as well as kind of legalizing of segregation, Plessy v. Ferguson, that sort of thing. And then we do get into the Civil Rights Movement in the 1960s, but there is always kind of an underlying theme every chapter that I feel like we discuss kind of what's going on with African Americans during this time period, instead of just focusing on, what's going on with the presidents or wars and things like that. We do discuss African American and their role in what's going on in the world as well. Sometimes I feel like it's not addressed as much as it should be or could be, and sometimes I feel almost I'm doing a disservice. And it's definitely something I want to be more educated on to help. I have taken lots of courses and stuff. Actually, in college, I took an African slavery class, which is different because we talked about slavery in Africa, but we did do a lot of compare and contrast between slavery in Africa and slavery in the United States with my professor. And I try to do engaging activities and videos and stuff with my students, but I always feel like there's kind of something missing and something else that I can be bringing in to my classroom to allow my students to understand that better. And that's kind of one of my main goals in this section, is how to incorporate that African American history, because we talk briefly about implications and stuff of slavery, but that's typically taught more at the 8th grade level. And then by the time I get them in juniors, we're kind of discussing post-Civil War and the role of African Americans in society. And I definitely want to try to make sure that I am doing justice to those struggles.